Hi guys, it's Lisa and welcome to my channel. I need to give you guys like a name. I actually love my subscribers so much. People are watching me. It's just still to this day, it's like, what? And I know like I don't have a lot of people watching me or subscribed, but like still. Guys, from now on, you're my cherries because Lisa loves cherries and I love you guys. So that logically makes sense. So I wanted to do kind of like a Q&A thing because I was asked a couple of questions thanks to you guys, and I also went on a website, just me, like I don't know how I find these things, Buzz Nigeria, and there are 40 random questions you can ask someone, so I'm gonna answer those. But first I'm gonna answer your questions. Would you rather never read another book or never watch another film? Oh my gosh, this is so easy. I would rather never watch another film just because I love books that much. I'm actually very biased. I'm very picky and judgmental when it comes to films. I don't know, I'm not a fan of films. Like I'll watch a film with somebody, but like alone, not really. Would you rather never leave your country or have to live abroad for the rest of your life? Ooh, okay, I'd rather live abroad just because I'm that kind of curious person. I've always imagined myself to travel in the future. I can't stay in my current location for the rest of my life. I'd go crazy. Would you rather meet your favorite celebrity or be friends with your second favorite celebrity? I probably want to be friends with one. That'd be pretty cool. Because I feel like they're good role models and like they'd influence me to be like a good person. I don't know. Would you rather be fluent in French or have a little knowledge of 10 languages? Oh, I feel like I would want to know more languages. So yeah, I'd probably want to know 10 different languages, like a little bit. French, I'll just pick up along the way. Are your eyes natural? Okay, guys, I get asked this a lot. Yes, they are natural, but like I do have a ring light, so maybe this is why, because my friend over here who asked said that corona effect is so gorgeous. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, my eyes are natural. I don't really wear contacts. I've never worn contacts ever in my life. You made a fine video about body shaming. Do you think that the perpetrators are mostly girls or boys? Boys have an expectation for girls, so they're like, ooh, you know, now this is gonna sound like so feministic, and this is gonna sound bad too, but I'm not like a feminist. I don't like the word feminist because it has the word feminine in it. It kind of implies like my Sandry, and I'm not into that. Yeah, I'm about equality, but like, so what I think is that I honestly think it's girls, because us girls, we're the ones that like make it all up, right? Not to be like sexist or anything, but like I don't really hear as many guys say I'm fat like a lot of girls do. I do it myself. It's a thing. Were you born in Russia? Or what is the history of your family living where you are now? Can you talk and read Russian? Yeah, I was born in Russia, Moscow, or Moscow. Majority of my family lives in Russia. I think it was just my sister and a few of my cousins that were born here, like in Canada. But other than that, everyone's in Russia, or we have some family in Italy. I can speak and read in Russian, but I suck at writing in Russian. Like I always need a Google Translate on me because like sometimes I like confuse the letters. The Russian alphabet has more letters than like the English alphabet. What are your favorite sports and are you in any club? No, I'm not in any club, but I am a dancer, so if dance counts as a sport, then yes. My favorite sport to watch would probably be hockey. Okay, so that wraps up those questions. What would be harder for you? To tell someone you love them or that you do not love them back? Recently, I have just come to the conclusion that the words I love you are not something that I want to say out loud to anyone. Like, yeah, I tell like my best friends sometimes my family. It's not really in my nature anymore to just tell a guy that, because I have like really big trust issues, and after all these relationships I've just learned it's really hard to know what love is and to actually feel like a mutual connection. It's also very hard for me to tell somebody that I don't love them back. I hate hurting people. Also, when somebody tells me that they love me, I have trust issues again because I'm like, no, you don't. But like, I can't say it back. Like, I'll probably just smile and be like, thanks. Would you give a homeless person CPR if they were dying? If there was no one else there at the same time, and like, if it was just us two, I probably would. But the thing is, one, I don't know how to give CPR. I didn't take my gym credit. If I knew how to give CPR, I probably would. Saving a person's life, I mean, like, why not? Which is your favorite four-legged creature and why? I love a lot of animals, but like, I've always been a fan of like wild cats, snow leopards especially. Like, their fur is just fascinates me. Do you like spicy food and why? I mean, you can't really answer why, you just kind of like it. So yeah, I like wasabi if that counts. Like, I have like an obsession with wasabi to the point that like every time I get sushi, like I may or may not finish that like little piece of wasabi on the side of the plate. Yeah, it's bad, guys. It's really bad. I don't even think it's healthy for you. Maybe it is. But like, I love wasabi. And then just spicy foods, yeah, like I will cry through it and I'll just eat it, but like not too spicy. Like, not like, okay, like jalapeno peppers, no. You can have one of the following two things: trust or love. I feel like love is trust. That's a little bit contradictory, but what I'm saying is, I'd rather have trust, because then you can get love from trust. Does that like make sense? Do you like rainy days or snowy winter days more? I would probably say snowy days because it just gives me like that vibe. Like, I can be listening to like Christmas music or watching YouTube or something and it's just snowing. But like, when it's raining, I feel a loss of energy. Like, I feel like a lack of motivation. Like, I just feel like being lazy. Which are your two favorite careers and why? YouTube and writing, like an author. YouTube I really like because I know it, even though it's not paying very well, it is a career, because essentially what you're doing is you're an entertainer and you're also promoting products. You have flexible hours and no one can really tell you what to post. Everything is your decision. It's almost the same with writing. There's really no boundaries. Writing, you get to really express yourself. It's something that you can do leisurely at your own pace. Like, it's great. What is your favorite part of the human face and why? I would say the eyes, because the whole like quote about like the eyes are like a gateway or a path, whatever, to a person's soul. Like, I really believe in that. I can tell by a person's eyes like what kind of person they are, and it's weird to like tell a person I can read you. Like, people are just gonna look at you like, eyes are pretty. Guys, don't hate me, but like, I've always wanted to have brown eyes. I think that brown eyes are really pretty. Everyone is like raving about blue or green eyes, but I'm like, no, brown eyes are so pretty. Like, be happy that you have them. They seem very warm and friendly. I could say that for a lot of people that I know. Like, I know it's like dark, but like there's something beautiful about that. I don't know. Final question is, are you usually late, early, or right on time? I'm late, and it's not my fault. Sorry to throw you under the bus, parents. And I quote this from a book, and if you know which book this is, then you're like my favorite person. Like a constipated snail in a snowstorm. Like, I mean, there have been times where we've come on time, but they like to push their luck. Not to say that I haven't been personally late, because I did that my first day for a job, actually, like first day training. That was actually a shocker. I came 10 minutes late, but that wasn't too bad. But like, for everything else, I always have to be on time. If I know that like the power is in my hands and that like no one's gonna interfere, then I know that I will make it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. It's likely I'm posting something in September, which I'm like planning, and I'm going like full out. Well, depending on how much effort I can really put into it, but I'm like super excited and it's a surprise. So yeah, just let me know what kind of OOTW you want me to film, or like fashion related video. Just let me know and I'll do my best. And I need to ask you guys a question. What is one skill that you possess that's like different? I don't know, if you can do like something cool with your tongue, or if you can wiggle your ears, I don't know, something cool. Like, doesn't have to be those, it could be anything. Yeah, so again, I love you guys so much and I will hopefully see you soon. Bye!